Right. Good morning, guys. And can you check it what we completed in the last session? Operator overloading is not possible in Java. That I completed now. Not complete any other topic. Total the differences between Java and others. The total topic is completed. Okay. Right, sir. Today I need to start a new topic. But yesterday I completed this total content here. I completed total part. But one time we want to have review about the yesterday's topic, what we completed there. So if we observe the yesterday's topic there, operator overloading is not possible in Java. The topic I started, then after that, memory allocation for primitive data types also we discussed. So let's have some small look on these two concepts now. If any programming language allows memory allocation for primitive data types, that means if any programming language allows to represent data in the form of objects, then that programming language is what? An object oriented programming language. In object oriented programming languages, data will be represented in the form of objects by following object oriented principles. What are the various object oriented principles? Actually 7 number of object oriented principles are available. What are the 7 number of object oriented principles here? First one is a class, next one is object, next one is encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, message passing. Where 4 features are the most powerful object-oriented features. What are the most powerful object-oriented features now? Encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism. Okay, fine. So here we require polymorphism. Right, sir. Here we require what now? Polymorphism. What is this polymorphism now? If one thing is exists in more than one form, is called as what? Polymorphism. If one thing is exists in more than one form, is called as what? Polymorphism. Yes, sir. Got it or not? All right, sir. So, how many types of polymorphisms are existed? 2 types of polymorphisms. What are the 2 types of polymorphisms here? First one is static polymorphism, and second one is what? Dynamic polymorphism. What is static polymorphism and what is dynamic polymorphism? If the polymorphism is existed at compilation time, then it is what? Static polymorphism. If the polymorphism is existed at runtime, then it is what? Dynamic polymorphism. What is the example for static polymorphism? Overloading. What is the example for dynamic polymorphism? Overriding. Overriding. Okay, fine. Next one is, what is the next one here? If we come for this overloading, 2 types of overloadings are existed. What are the 2 types of overloadings now? Method overloading, operator overloading. What is method overloading? If we declare more than one method with the same name with a different functionalities, that means with a different parameter list, then it is called as method overloading. Okay, fine. Next one is operator overloading. What is the meaning of operator overloading? If any operator is defined with more than one functionality, then it is what? Operator overloading. Example I have given there, plus operator is having arithmetic addition and string concatenation functionalities. Plus operator is having arithmetic addition and string concatenation. So plus operator is what now? Overloaded operator. Then after that, after completion of this, what next one here we understood there. So why operator overloading is not possible? Why operator overloading is not possible in Java? Why operator overloading is not possible in Java? 2 reasons are given there. Reason number 1, it is very rarely used feature in the application development. So Java doesn't have any concentration on this particular point. Next one is what? It's a bit confusion oriented feature when we define more number of operations with more number of operators. While tracing which operator is for which functionality, automatically a bit confusion will be raised. Because of this reason also operator overloading is not existed inside the Java. But we have a question there. What was that question now? Whatever the example we have seen, for this operator overloading with the plus operator, that as is that code is executable in Java. But if operator overloading is not existed in Java, how this code is executable in Java? This type of question here we are getting. Where what is that answer for this question? No, answer is very clear. As per the internal requirement of the Java made some of the predefined operators as overloaded operators. What are the examples for these overloaded operators? No, plus operator and star operator. Observe carefully. But Java has not provided any option for the developer to define operator overloading explicitly. So implicitly operator overloading is existed, but explicitly operator overloading is not possible in the case of Java. This is the content we understood about, like what? No, operator overloading content. That's okay, fine. Then after that, what next one here after completion of this? What is the next topic we discussed there? So in I think destructors topic also we discussed, I think so. Right, so destructors part also we discussed it here. Destructors are existed in C++, but destructors are not existed in Java. All right, sir. Before understanding destructors are exist or not existed, before understanding destructors are exist or not existed, first of all, what is this destructor? What is the requirement of this destructor? No, already we have some points here. In object-oriented programming languages, data will be represented in the form of objects only. In object-oriented programming point of view, data will be represented in the form of what? No, objects only. So if you want to represent data in the form of objects, first we have to create objects, then after that we have to destroy the objects at the end of the program. So to create objects, object-oriented programming languages have given a separate feature that is called as constructors. Observe my point here. Next one, to destroy the objects, Java has given another feature. What is that another feature here? No, destructors. Destructors. Good. In the case of C++, developer must be responsible. Developer must be the responsible person for creating objects and as well as destroying the objects. For creating object, anyway, we have to use constructor. But in the case of C++, to destroy the objects, developers must use destructors feature explicitly. In the case of C++, automatic object destructor is not available. But in the case of Java, developers are responsible for only creating objects, not responsible for destroying objects. Why? Because in the case of Java, there is a tool, there is an internal tool. It can be used to destroy the objects automatically. That internal tool will destroy the objects automatically without developers' interference. Observe carefully. So what is the tool which is available inside the Java to destroy the objects automatically? That is what? Garbage collector. What is the tool there? No, garbage collector. Garbage collector will destroy the objects automatically, where developers are not required to think how to destroy the objects. But there is a question again. What is that question here we are getting there again? That question will be, is it possible for us to destroy the objects as per our interest? Yes, it is possible to destroy the objects as per our requirement. It is possible. Just we can activate garbage collector by the time, and we can allow garbage collector to destroy the respective object. Understand my point clearly? So in that way also we are able to destroy the objects explicitly. Clear or not? Right, sir. Next one, after that, then what we have to do there? Next one is like what now? So final conclusion is what? In C++, garbage collector is not available, so destructor is required. In the case of Java, garbage collector is available, so destructors are not required. Right, sir. Next one is, after completion of this, what next topic here we understood there? No, the memory allocation for primitive data types in C, C++, and Java. What is the title actually? C and C++ are following call by value and call by reference. Okay. Yeah, C and C++ are following call by value and call by reference parameter passing mechanism, but Java follows only call by value parameter passing mechanism. Got it or not? Now answer for these points clearly. In any programming language, if we pass primitive data as a parameters to the methods, then the parameter passing mechanism is what? Call by value. In any programming language, if we pass address locations as parameters to the methods, then the parameter passing mechanism is what? Call by reference. In C and C++, when we pass pointer variables as parameters to the methods, then the parameter passing mechanism is what? Call by reference. In a Java programming language, even if we pass a reference variable as parameter to the methods, then the parameter passing mechanism is what? Call by value only, not call by reference. Why? Because in the case of C and C++, Pointer variables are storing address locations. So when we pass pointers as parameter to the methods, directly we are passing address locations as parameters to the methods. But in the case of Java, whenever we are passing reference variable as parameter to the method, automatically we are going to pass object reference value as a parameter to the method. Object reference value is not address location. Object reference value is a hexadecimal form of hash code. Hash code is what? Is an integer value provided by heap manager to identify the object independently. That's it. Because of that reason, Java doesn't follow call by reference. Java follows only call by value. But in C and C++, both the call by value and call by reference both are existed. Right. So then after that, what next point here I given there? Ninth point, no. Then memory allocation for primitive data types that I given clearly. What is the title here? No. Title for this particular one is what? In C and C++, integers will take 2 bytes of memory and characters will take 1 byte of memory. But in Java, integers will take 4 bytes of memory and characters will take 2 bytes of memory. This is the content here. Now, here the point is what? Actually, the point is what? Memory allocation for the primitive data types in a C and C++ is not fixed. Is not fixed. That is totally depending on what? That is totally depending on the operating system. Clear or not? That is totally depending on operating system. Observe carefully. But in the case of one minute, guys. In the case of Java, memory allocation for the primitive data types is what? No, is a fixed. Memory allocation for the primitive data types is what? Is a fixed, irrespective of the operating system which we have used. By this also we can conclude C and C++ are what? Platform dependent programming languages, and Java is what? Platform independent programming language. Clear or not? All right, sir. Then after that, if you come for this Java, what exactly the fixed memory allocations for the primitive data types? Now tell me. Now tell me what exactly the fixed memory allocations for primitive data types now. All right, sir. Now tell me why you are silent now. Okay. Now tell me, for byte 1 byte of memory, for short 2 bytes of memory, for int 4 bytes of memory, for long 8 bytes of memory, for float 4 bytes of memory, for a double 8 bytes of memory, character 2 bytes of memory, and boolean 1 bit. For boolean what? No, 1 bit we are getting. That's okay, fine. Then what next one here? After that here we have a question. What about this question now? In C and C++, to store character values, 1 byte of memory is sufficient. Why Java needs to assign 2 bytes of memory for characters? Then what is the answer I given for that now? In the case of C and C++, all the characters are represented in the form of ASCII values. To store any ASCII value, how much memory is required there? 1 byte of memory is required. But in the case of Java, all the characters are represented in the form of Unicode values. But to store any Unicode value, how many bytes of memory is required? You know, 2 bytes of memory is required. Because of that reason, in Java, in Java 2 bytes of memory is required while storing like what? No, characters data. This is one thing here we have to understand clearly. Next one is what? Then after that, after completion of this, what next one here? Then here we have a question again. What is that question? No. What is that question actually? What is Unicode and what is the requirement of the Unicode in Java programming? What is Unicode? What is the requirement of the Unicode in Java programming? Answer is very clear. Observe carefully. Unicode is one of the character representation. Unicode is what? One of the character representation. It able to represent all the alphabet from all the natural languages. It able to represent all the alphabet from all the natural languages. Clear or not? Right, sir. It able to represent all the alphabet from all the natural languages. That's okay, good. So what is the need of representing all the alphabet from all the natural languages? No? What is the need of representing that? To provide very good internationalization support. Just give a minute of time. Right, sir. To provide very good internationalization support, to provide very good internationalization support only, Unicode representations are required. Clear or not? That's okay. Then what next one after that? What is internationalization support? What exactly that internationalization support? Nothing. Designing Java applications. Designing Java applications. Designing Java applications as per the customer's locality, as per the customer's local conventions. If you design any Java application, then that is called as what? Internationalization. Arshad, pilu, tondram. Right, sir. So internationalization is what? Designing Java applications as per the locality is called as what? Internationalization. So internationalization is one of the support provided by Java, which other programming languages are not providing. So it's one of the advantages of Java effectively. Right, so leave this one. This total content is completed. Mike, all right, next one is what? Then after that, after completion of this, so with this, the total differences between Java and others we completed. Am I right? Differences between Java and others, that part we completed clearly. All right, sir. Now, the next one is what? After this, we have to go for the next topic like Java features. The topic here we have to understand. Next one. Java features. Java features. All right, sir. Last one question to all of you. Try to answer for it. Everybody, answer for my question. All of you are having mobile phones, right? Which mobile phone? What's your mobile phone? Okay, anyway, smartphone or normal phone? All of you are having smartphones only. You know already. Advantages of smartphones, right? Okay, fine. For example, I want to take a new phone, new mobile phone. Can you give suggestions to me? Which phone is best for me? iPhone, huh? Don't say iPhone. I'm totally against to iPhone. I'm getting irritation. iPhone or I don't like it. You may ask reasons also. If I take any technology, that must be very much comfortable to me. But if I take iPhone, I have to learn something to use that phone. I have to put some effort to use that phone. Without effort, I want to use my phone. That's my requirement. Yes, what is that phone there? OnePlus. Second place is OnePlus, now after iPhone. Okay, OnePlus. I think so. This 3rd August, I think so. New mobile phone is launching, I think so. From OnePlus. OnePlus 10T version. Am I right? Okay, myself is better when compared with you. Right, sir. Anyway, my requirement is I want to take a phone. Dual SIM only, not single SIM. Not a trail SIM. In China, everything is possible, but we are in India. Dual SIM is sufficient for me. It's okay, fine. Next one is, so if I want to take a new mobile phone, what I have to do? First of all, I'll go to the shop, mobile shop, where some representative is available. So I'll go to that person. I will ask that person, I want to take a phone. This is my requirement and I want to take a phone. Can you suggest me? Then immediately will take some demo piece or not. He will show the demo piece of the respective OnePlus. Then within 5 minutes, he will give the total information about that phone or not. Within 5 minutes, the total information about that phone will be provided or not. Like a warranty for this phone and a battery for this phone, Nowadays might be fast charging, am I right? Fast charging and dual SIM and 8 GB RAM, maybe 128 GB or something else, extended memory, that all camera, these many pixels, like all the specifications will be provided within 5 minutes or not. Still, I have not taken that phone. I have not seen the taste of that phone. Just I am getting some information about that particular mobile from the representative. Even representative is also be giving only demo piece, not original piece. Am I right or not? So that is almost all equal to getting information of a particular product in a nutshell. Getting information about a particular product in a short period of time. Am I right or not? It's almost all equal to trailer of that particular product. Am I right or not? Really, we have not taken that phone. Really, we have not seen that phone. Really, we have not seen the taste of that phone. Just it is like what, no, getting information about that phone within 5 minutes of time. Similarly, before learning Java, before learning the actual Java, if you want to get some details about the Java in 2 minutes of time, in 5 minutes of time, if you want to get some description about Java programming language, just in 2 minutes of time, there we have to go for Java features topic. The intention of Java features is what? To give description about our Java programming language in a short period. That means in a less time. In a 5 minutes of time, I want to know what is Java. In a 5 minutes of time, I want to know what is Java. There I want to get some information about Java programming language. There we have to go for what? Java features. Java features is not giving complete information of the Java. Just it will give the nature of the Java programming language. Just it will give the nature of the Java programming language. If you're getting what is the purpose of this Java features topic, no? It will describe the nature of the Java programming language as a nutshell. That means as a trailer. That's it. Not more than that. Just it is an introduction part Java programming language. Okay, fine. What are the various features which are provided by Sun Microsystems about the Java? What are the various features are available there? Observe carefully. First one is Java is a simple programming language. First one is what? Java is what? A simple programming language. And the second one is Java is an object-oriented programming language. Second one is what? An object-oriented programming language. And the third one is Java is a platform independent programming language. Third one is what? Java is a platform independent programming language. And the fourth one is Java is an architectural neutral programming language. Architectural neutral programming language. And the fifth one is Java is a portable programming language. Java is what? A portable programming language. And the sixth one is after that Java is a robust programming language. What about the sixth one? Java is what? A robust programming language. After this robust programming language, Java is a dynamic programming language. Next one is Java is a secure programming language. And the next one is Java is a distributed programming language. Next one is Java is a multi-threaded programming language. Next one is Java is interpretive programming language. Interpretive programming language. Next one is Java is high performance programming language. Overall, 12 number of features are existed. 12 number of features are existed. What are these 12 number of features? No, simple, object oriented, platform independent, architectural neutral, portable, robust, dynamic, secure, distributed, multi-threaded, interpretive, and what next one? No, high performance. All right, sir. If we observe all these features, half of the features already we understood. In the last 1 week of time, whatever the concepts I discussed there, within the topics, half of the features are covered already. But as per our responsibility, one statement I will give for the already covered features. But for new features, definitely we are going to have some discussion. Yes, sir. All of you are getting clarity. All right, sir. Now, as part of this, let's understand this. The very first one, the very first feature is what? Simple programming language. Java is a simple programming language. Previously, we understood some points about it. In very first class, in Java history itself, I have discussed something about this simple. Now I'm going to conclude this. Java is a simple programming language, but how Java is a simple programming language? Wait. Here we need to understand one more point. If we ask to the C provider, C programming language provider, what is the C programming language? No, they will give reply, C is a simple programming language. If we go to the Python provider, Python host, what is this Python? They will give the information, Python is a simple programming language. If you ask to the Java vendor, Java host, Sun Microsystems or Oracle Corporation, what is this Java? They'll give the information is what? Java is a simple programming language. If you come to me, if you ask me what is Durgasoft? Durgasoft is very good organization, I can say. Am I right or not? If I come to your father, if I ask your father, what is your child? Hey, my child is very good child. Of course, you are good or bad, that's secondary. Am I right or not? Definitely, if we ask the same question to the vendor of the particular programming language, every vendor can give the information is like what? No, their product is simple product. Okay, good, nice. Up to that, it's okay, good. Everybody they are having affection towards their products only. So definitely they have to give information. Their product is good or their product is simple to use. All these things. That's okay, fine. Okay, I will go to the C vendor again. You said to me previously your C programming language is very simple. Now tell me the reasons why you are saying C programming language is simple. You might be give a number of reasons. Because of the simple syntaxes, my C programming language is simple. Because of very startup programming language, so that my C programming language is simple. He may give you a number of reasons. At the same time, if I go to the Python vendor, previously you said to me Python is a simple programming language. No. Now tell me, what are the reasons why Python is simple? Now check it now. Now check it now. What is the answer from that Python vendor? Do you think the same answer what C vendor has given, that Python vendor is giving? Do you think the same C vendor has given some answers? No. The same answers are given by this Python vendor. Do you think like that? No. The Python vendor may have different set of answers to make that the Python programming language is a simple programming language. They might be giving a number of other reasons which are not same as C vendor has given. Python programming language is a dynamically typed programming language where data types are not required to write, where semicolons are not required to write. They are totally optional, not required to write. So automatically intersections are very simple. He may give you a number of reasons. At the same time, if you ask to the Java vendor, Java home or Java provider, how can you say your Java is a simple programming language? Then he will give his own set of reasons. So are you understanding what I am telling to you clearly? Same answer is not available from C vendor, Java vendor, and what next one there? No, Python host. Same answer is not available, not possible. They might be have their own reasons to say about their programming language is simple. So now we have to understand, we are understanding Java. That's why we have to understand how Java is a simple programming language. We have to get answer for this question from Java host only, not from other. What Java people have given the answers? Three answers that Java people have given. Three answers that Java people have given about to say that Java is what? A simple programming language. What are the three reasons here? Now, listen carefully. This is final concept. Point number one. Point number one. Java applications will take less execution time and less memory. Point number one. Java applications will take less execution time and less memory. By the time of introducing Java, mainly comparison with the C and C++. Not by comparing with the other programming languages, so that they are giving clarity. Java applications will take less memory, less execution time. Point number one. Point number two, Java is a simple programming language. Why? Because Java has removed all the confusion oriented features like pointers, multiple inheritance, operator overloading, and so on and so on and so on. To make Java as a simple programming language only, Java has removed all the confusion oriented features from other programming languages. What are the various confusion oriented features now? Pointers, multiple inheritance, and so on and so on and so on. Got my point or not? Next one. Java is using all the simplified syntaxes from C and C++. Java is using all the simplified syntaxes from C and C++. Java is having only less number of its own syntaxes. Majority of the syntaxes are getting from C and C++. That means programming language is not extended. Whatever the syntaxes are used in C and C++, same syntaxes are redefined in Java. No relation between C, Java, C++, Java. Think about it. In C and C++, some syntaxes are simple. Java monitored that. Java identified which syntaxes are simple. As is that syntaxes are redefined in Java. Java is not extended from C. Java is not extended from C++. Simple syntaxes of all programming languages are identified by Java, and Java has redefined these simple syntaxes inside the Java in a Java style. So Java is using all the simplified syntaxes or not? Because of these reasons, we can conclude Java is what? Java is what? A simple programming language or not? Tell me guys, what are the three reasons I have given there? What is the first reason I has given there? No, Java applications will take lesser execution time and lesser memory. This is one point. Then what next one? Then after that, another point is what now? So reason number two is what now? Java has removed all the which features now? Confusion oriented features. Like what are these confusion oriented features now? Pointers, comma. What next one can now? Multiple inheritance. That's okay, fine. Next one is what? Then after that here, third point is what? After this, tell me, Java is using all the simplified syntaxes from C and C++. So because of that reason, Java is what now? A simple programming language. If you want to say some other points, we can say Java is a freeware, it's a open source. Anything we can say now. Java is what? Freeware, and it's open source. I'll give in clarity what is freeware and what is open source. Have I discussed about this point previously? Okay. What is freeware actually? With 0 NP of cost, we can download from internet and we can use it. Am I right or not? Without taking licenses, we can use Java. Am I right or not? But unfortunately, Java 11 version onwards is a somewhat payable, a somewhat license we have to take, but that is not for the regular users. That is for only corporate users. License is mandatory for only corporate users, not for students and not for individual developers, not for teaching profession also. Yes, sir, got it or not? Just it is mandatory for whom? Mandatory for whom? Mandatory for corporate users. Observe carefully. All right, sir, that's okay, fine. And guys, here we are getting one more question actually. Java applications will take less execution time and less memory. This point I said there. But in the differences between Java and others, last statement if you observe there, in Java, integers will take 4 bytes of memory and characters will take 2 bytes of memory. Whereas in C and C++, integers will take 2 bytes of memory, characters will take 1 byte of memory. How can we say Java is taking less memory? Okay. That answers are okay. But there is one point I'm telling to you, observe carefully. Don't compare only one feature and don't decide the result of that particular programming language by comparing only at one corner. I think if you understand my statement, it will be very clear. Just don't decide the statement, don't decide the conclusion by comparing at only one corner. Compare all corners of the programming languages, then take the decision. Yes, sir, got my point or not? Overall, for example, one bank application is available. Prepare a program in C for bank application. Prepare a program in Java for the same bank application. Now measure the memory allocation and memory occupation for both the programs. Check this. There we can decide where less memory is taken and where more memory is required. Understand my point or not? Of course, in the case of C and C++ also, it is depending on operating system. If we use 16-bit operating system, less memory. But nowadays, everybody is using 32-bit operating system or not? 64-bit operating system or not? When you come for 64-bit operating system, more memory will be taken. 16-bit operating system may be 1 byte of memory per character. 32-bit operating system again 2 bytes of memory. 64-bit operating system 4 bytes of memory. Yes, sir, got my point or not? Like this, that memory variation is going on. So we cannot decide, you know, see these many bytes of memory for the primitive data. This is also another point here. So because of these reasons, we can conclude that in the case of Java, definitely in the overall execution process, after completion of the overall application execution, there we can decide less memory will be taken by Java applications, but whereas more memory will be taken by that other programming languages. That's it. By that we can give the conclusion. That's okay. Leave it. So finally, these are the three reasons why Java is what now a simple programming language. Now come for the point here: freeware and open source. Freeware in the sense what? Without taking license, we can download the software and we can use the software. Am I right or not? Without taking the license, we can download the software and we can use the software. Clear or not? That is point number one. And point number two, what is this open source software? Very simple. If the source code of the software is coming along with the product, if the source code of the product is coming along with the product, then that source code is what now? Open source. The source code is what now? Open source code. Once that source code of a particular product is coming to us, we can take that source code as per our requirement. We can modify that source code. If the source code is coming along with the product, we can take that source code. If we have any other requirement of this particular programming language, there we can modify the source code and we can utilize that product in our own requirements, as per our own requirements. Examples I can give. Try to understand it. Oracle Corporation is providing Java as an open source. Remember the statement. Myself, I have a company. Myself is a product holder of WebLogic server. WebLogic is one of the server. Myself, I'm the host for WebLogic server. Myself is a home for WebLogic server. Okay, fine. WebLogic server uses internally Java. WebLogic server uses internally Java. How WebLogic server uses Java internally? How it is no? Answer is very clear. Try to observe carefully. Whatever the Java which was provided by Oracle Corporation, that 100% is taken. But as per the WebLogic server requirement, out of this 100% of the Java which is coming from Oracle Corporation, only 70% as is are required. But remaining 30% of the Java which came from Oracle Corporation is not required as is. There I need to go for some modifications. 70% of the original Java I want to use in my WebLogic server. But remaining 30% of the original Java software I don't require, where I need some modifications. If source code is coming along with the Java programming language, no, I will take that source code up to 70% I will use as is, but remaining 30% I will customize my Java software. I will modify as per my requirement. According to my requirement, I will go for changes on my product. So 70% original Java, 30% my modified Java, both will be used in my WebLogic server. So my requirement is fulfilled or not? My WebLogic server requirement is satisfied with the Java as open source software or not? If Java is not open source software, is it possible for me to modify the Java software? If source code is not coming along with the Java product, no, Java software, is it possible for me to customize the existed Java software? Not possible. If it is not possible, then my WebLogic server requirement is not satisfied. Definitely my product will be the failure product in outside or not. Understand what I am telling you? Not only this. Selenium testing. I think you might be heard about that word. Selenium testing. Selenium is a product to perform the test cases. Am I right or not? Nowadays, definitely in the full stack Java, that Selenium is also existed, you know already. Selenium is also existed. Nowadays, might be every Java developer must do that test cases. The testing must also be performed by Java developer only, not any other versions. No separate team for testing. Only Java developers have to do that Selenium testing. Okay, remember this. Selenium is a product. Selenium is what? Is a product. Selenium is a product. Selenium is a product. But the Selenium product required Java internally. On the basis of Java only, the Selenium product was prepared. But what happened internally? Selenium product required 70% original Java as is. But remaining 30% of the Java as is not required. Where some customizations required, with that customizations only, that Selenium product will be prepared on the basis of the Java. That means 70% of the Java as is we are using, remaining 30% we are modifying the Java as per our requirement. Again, the same scenario what we have seen in the case of WebLogic server. Now tell me, if Java is not open source product, if Java source code is not coming along with the software, how it is possible for me to perform modification on the Java as per my requirement? According to my requirement, how it is possible for me to perform modifications on the Java? This is because of open source software only. Like this n number of products. Like this n number of products. N number of products are depending on Java. Why? Because Java is open source. As it is, you can use 100%. Or if you require any changes on the Java, you can collect the Java source code and form a team, and our team may perform modifications on the Java as per the required product, as per the product requirements. This is possible because of only open source software. So here also we can conclude that Java is a simple programming language. Why? Because it's a freeware and it is a open source software. Sir, all of you understood what I am telling to you? No response, guys. Clear? For example, I'm asking one question to all of you guys. Now tell me, if you go to the bakery, number of cakes are available. Am I right or not? Which cake is your favorite cake? Chocolate. Then strawberry. Then butterscotch. Think, but butterscotch is okay. But squash, that word in different places also is available, right? Okay, right. Then what next? Vanilla. Why, sir? You are very much passionate for cakes, I think so. You are giving all flavors. Okay, fine. Myself is a customer to that bakery. I'll go there. I'll ask that person and give vanilla cake. What he will do? First of all, he will take a bread or not? Basically bread only. On the top of that bread and vanilla flavor will be added. This is vanilla cake and he has given that cake to me. Another customer will come to the same bakery. Another customer will ask to the respective person, now I require strawberry cake. What that person will do? Again, he will take the same bread. Bread is same or not? On the top of it, what is available there? Strawberry flavor is added. This is strawberry cake. Another person will go to the same bakery. That customer will ask the respective person, now I want to get butterscotch. Right now? Okay, fine. I want to get that cake. What that person will do now? Same bread. Top of that, what is going to be added? No, flavor is added. The bread is Java. One flavor is what? One flavor is some X flavor required in a Selenium testing. Another flavor is some Y flavor required in a WebLogic server. Another flavor is what? Some Z flavor required in like what? No, Hadoop. When it is possible, that bread is open source. Remember this. That bread is what? Open source. Then only it is possible. Otherwise, it is not possible. So that bread is what? Java. So I think with this example, you understood what is the importance of Java in outside. On the top of Java, 3 billion devices are running. 3 billion devices runs Java internal. Got it or not? Okay, fine. Whatever it may be. Finally, the conclusion is Java is a simple programming language because of these many reasons. Leave this point here. Next one is after that, the second point is what? Object-oriented programming language. You only tell me, guys. How can you say this Java is an object-oriented programming language? Previously, I given this point here. Number of times I've asked for this question there. Now tell me, when a programming language is an object-oriented programming language, if any programming language allows to represent data in the form of objects by following object-oriented features. So that programming language is what? Object-oriented programming language. Java is an object-oriented programming language. Why? Because Java allows to represent data in the form of objects by following object-oriented features. Object-oriented features. That's it. Not more than that. If I ask a question to you, what are the various object-oriented features? What's your answer, sir? Now tell me. Class, object, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, message passing. That's okay, fine. Completed. Not to go for more internal scale at present. Just I want to say Java is an object-oriented programming language. Why? Because it allows to represent data in the form of what? Objects as per the object-oriented features. Leave it. Next point is also a well-known point for you. Now tell me, what is this platform independent programming language? This one also we understood perfectly, very well. We understood clearly about this point here. Now tell me, when a programming language is a platform independent programming language, if any programming language allows its applications to perform compilation is on one operating system and execution is on another operating system, then the programming language is what? Platform independent programming language. Clear or not? All right, so now here Java is a platform independent programming language. Why? Because Java allows its applications to perform compilation is on one operating system and execution is on another operating system. That's it, not more than that. This fourth point also we understood in very first class I given in Java history I given, and moreover this point is almost similar to platform independent only, but here the recognition is what? No, in place of this operating system we have to take a hardware architecture. In place of operating system, just we can replace with what? No, hardware architecture. All right, sir. Observe carefully. I'm telling the same point here. Java is an architectural neutral programming language. Why? Because Java allows its applications to perform compilation on one hardware system, one hardware architecture, and execution is on another hardware architecture. Hardware architecture in the sense processor architecture. Processors. Compilation is on one processor and execution is on another processor. So that is possible in the case of Java. The Java was designed in that way only. Java was designed in that way only. Because of that reason, we can conclude Java is what now? Architectural neutral programming language. Sorry. Okay, fine. Java is what? Architectural neutral programming language. Come on, guys. Next one is what? At this moment, no need to think much about this architecture neutral. This is enough. This is sufficient. But when we move on to the internals of Java, there we will discuss again this architecture neutral, where I will give much clarity. But as of now, we can understand this content clearly. Come on, guys. Now let's come for this next one here. What is that next point here? Come on. What is this next point now? Portable. Java is what? A portable programming language. Wait here. I need to discuss something. Right. Sir, first of all, tell me, Java is a platform independent programming language or not? What's the meaning of it now? What's the meaning of it? We can compile Java program in one operating system and we can execute the same Java program in different operating systems, any number of operating systems. That's it. Because of this reason only, there is a tagline for Java. Vara, write once, run anywhere. Write once in the sense compile one time, run anywhere, execute at any location. That's the tagline of Java. Okay, W-O-R-A, W-O-R-A, Vara. Write once, run anywhere. Okay, good. Next one. Java is an architectural neutral programming language or not? What's the meaning of architectural neutral programming language? It allows its applications to perform compilation is on one processor architecture and allows to execute the same program in another processor architecture. That means hardware independent. Okay, good. Listen one point here. I'm asking to you. Before that, I want to give one example. Through that, we can understand. For example, I have taken a new mobile phone. When I take a new mobile phone, I don't want to use my old SIM card in that. Anyway, new mobile phone I have taken, I want to take a new SIM card. New network connection I want to take. So I thought of it, Airtel is very good in outside, no? So I went for Airtel. I've taken Airtel postpaid connection. While taking the Airtel postpaid connection, I have asked him, just I want to take some fancy number. I am very much passionate for fancy numbers. What I have asked there, I want to get all sevens that I am asking to the respective representative. He said to me, if you want to get all sevens, no, its cost is nearly 10 lakhs. If you are ready, then I will give. Why not? Myself is a sound party. I don't have any problem with money. I given 10 lakhs to him and I got that number. Sound party or not? Okay. Finally, I got that number. Okay, fine. I've taken that new mobile phone and a new SIM card, all sevens number, fancy number. For the sake of taking my, what I'm telling, the connection, its cost is only 50 or 60 rupees. But maybe for the sake of the number, I've taken, I consumed like what, 10 lakhs. Finally, that number I have. I've used that number in my new mobile phone, OnePlus mobile phone, as you said to me. Everything is okay. I came to Durgasoft. I came to this classroom. I opened that mobile number. Unfortunately, where what I identified, signals are very, very, very weak inside my classroom for Airtel. Totally disappointed. Are 10 lakhs rupees I invested for the sake of getting that number. But when I see on my mobile phone, but in this location, the Airtel signals are very weak, not available. Just 1 point or 1.5 point we are getting. Then what is the use of taking new mobile phone and new SIM card and with all sevens if the signals are not available? What I have to do? Then I identified Geo signals are very good in my classroom. I recognize it. Geo signals are very good in my classroom there, but Airtel signals are not existed. What I have to do? Two options are available. Can I call the Airtel person who has given that number to me? Can I return that number to him? Will he give the 10 lakhs rupees to me? Will he return the 10 lakhs rupees to me? Is it possible for him to return 10 lakhs? No, not at all. Not at all. Even if we force him to return the 10 lakhs, no, maybe we'll give 10,000 or 15,000. That's it for the sake of my satisfaction. No use. So what next step? What I have to do now? Come on, what I have to do? Answer is available with you. So as I know, geo signals are very good. Without changing my number, is it possible to change the connection? Is it possible to change the network without changing my fancy number? Possible or not possible? Possible, right? I can change my network from Airtel to Jio. Am I right or not? But number is same. Number is same. I can change the ground network from Airtel to Jio. So this process is called as a porting or not? This process is called as number porting or not? Number porting or not? Here the feature is portable or not? So that mobile number is a portable mobile number or not? So Java programming language is a portable programming language or not? How we can move our Java program from one operating system to another operating system, one hardware system to another hardware system easily. Program is same. Internally, initially we have used Windows. Remove it. In place of that, we can keep Linux. Program will be executed. Program is same. Initially, we have used one hardware system. Maybe some Intel processor we have used there. Remove it and take some other process. Sir, getting my point or not? So we can do that. So this is what exactly the meaning of like what now? Portability. So Java is a more portable programming language or not? Java is a more portable programming language. Why? Because it was already platform independent. It was already hardware independent. That means architectural neutral. So because of this reason, Java is what? A portable programming language. Not only, sir. One more example I'm telling you. As it is, I have taken a Airtel SIM card. Airtel SIM card I have taken there. Now tell me, in which mobile phones I am able to use that Airtel SIM card? Now tell me. In a Samsung pieces I can use or not? Of course, in Vivo also I can use or not? In OnePlus also we can use or not? Sir, got my point. In almost all 99% of the mobile phones can use this Airtel SIM card or not? Or do you have any restrictions? Airtel SIM card must be bounded with only one particular system? No, we don't have any such kind of conditions now. So now that SIM card I'm asking that, not number. SIM card is a portable to every mobile piece or not? There also portability is available. So finally, Java is, observe carefully, Java is more portable programming language. Why? Because we can switch Java application from one operating system and one hardware system to another operating system and another hardware system. Right, so this is one reason here we can understand. Simply we can understand Java is both platform independent and as well as what? Architectural neutral. Because of the reason, Java is what now? A portable programming language. And one more point I can say, another point is what? Java is a portable programming language. Why? Because Java provides fixed memory allocations for the data. How it is possible to run Java applications in multiple operating systems? No. Why? Because one of the reason is what? Of course, one reason is JVM internal. That's okay. Internal JVM, that's okay. But apart from the JVM, memory allocations are fixed or not? If memory allocations are dependent now, not possible to execute Java program from one operating system to another operating system here. Why? Because if you are having any variation on memory allocations, so Java follows the fixed memory allocations or not. So because of that reason, Java is once again what now? A portable programming language. Guys, now after this clearly, this is one of the important content. Robust programming language. Robust programming language. A robust programming language. One simple example to all of you guys, try to understand it. Simple example to everybody, understand it. For example, you're all learning Java here. You'll complete it. At one point, you will complete these courses. You might be prepared perfectly for this total Java. Now the time is to go for interviews. Now you are going to the interview. You went for a particular interview. For example, company is IBM. You went for it. Written test is going on. Listen carefully. Written test is going on. And the written test 30 questions are coming. You are trying to read all the 30 questions and well-known answers you are putting. That's okay, fine. At one situation, unfortunately, you read the answer for that question previously, but you forgot it. Then what you have to do? You want to copy from others, no? So what you have to do? Trying to recollect it or not? trying to recollect it or not. That means you do not lose your data. Even though you forget it, immediately you need to have an alternative to come back it, to get back it. That means what I'm telling there, your memory management must be perfect or not. You must have very good memory management or not. In the case blindly, instead of remembering the statement, no, if you link up that statement with some other, easily we can remember that point or not. While studying the content, blindly some people are mug up the content. But if we do buttify the content, nothing we are going to remember. In some situations, we may lose the data. But if we link up the point with some other alternative, some other reality in outside, then easily we can map that concept or not, and easily we can understand that one or not. So here memory management is good or not if you do that. That is point number one. Okay, good. Next one is, this is point number, memory management must be good. This is a conclusion. Then after that, apart from that, we are writing the exam. You are writing the exam. All of a sudden, some problems are coming. Some unexpected problems are coming. You know, while writing the exam, unexpectedly, your something else, some pen is not working. Some problem is coming. Maybe that power failure is happened, or maybe something else. Some problem is coming. How to handle it? Definitely, we need to go for some alternative or not. Definitely, we need to go for example, if pen is not working, then we have to take that pen from others or not. Definitely, we are going to handle that situation. Am I right or not? So here, runtime error handling must be good or not if you handle that situation. Runtime in the sense, while writing your exam, problem is coming there, your pen is not working, then you have to handle that situation. How we are going to handle the situation there? Ask to the respective invigilator, my pen is not working, can you give your pen? That is one option. Otherwise, give a system to me, provide a system to me, I will do online test. Got my point? Definitely some solution we are expecting. If you are doing that solution, automatically where your error handling mechanism is good or not. So here what I am telling to you, if you are able to recollect the content even the worst situations, and if you are able to handle the errors which you are getting at runtime, if you are doing both perfectly, then you are a robust person. Then you are a robust person. Observe carefully what I am telling you. For example, anyway, final conclusion what I am telling there, if any programming language is very good at memory management system and exception handling mechanisms. Exception handling mechanisms in the sense runtime error handling, then that programming language is a robust programming language. Come again, what is the statement I have given there? If any programming language is very good at memory management system and exception handling mechanisms, then that programming language is what? Robust programming language. I want to say Java is a robust programming language. Java is what? A robust programming language. Everybody understand my point? Java is robust programming language. Why? Because Java has very good memory management system. Java has very good memory management system in the form of heap memory management system. In the form of heap memory management system. What is this heap memory management system? It's a dynamic memory management system. What is this heap memory management system? It's a dynamic memory management system. What is the meaning of dynamic memory management system? Which allocates and deallocates memory for the objects at runtime as per the requirement. While executing our program, if we require memory, then create memory. If your program don't require memory, then destroy the memory which we already assigned. So providing memory, deleting memory at runtime as per the requirement. If it is a case now, then the memory management system is a good memory management system or not? Definitely it's a very good memory management system. That's why I'm telling there, Java is a robust programming language. Why? Because Java has very good memory management system in the form of heap memory management system. Heap memory management system is a dynamic memory management system. It allocates and deallocates memory for the objects at runtime as per the requirement. Point number 2. Java has very good exception handling mechanisms. Java has very good exception handling mechanisms. How, sir? How can you say exception? First of all, tell me what is an exception actually? What is an exception? Simply speaking, runtime error. In general, we are able to get errors at compilation time. Am I right or not? In general, we used to get errors at what time? There, compilation error. But if you are getting error at runtime, then it is called as what now? Runtime error. That is called as an exception. The example, if you observe this example, for example, class timing is what for this class now? 10 o'clock. The example I'm telling you, 10 o'clock. Now the time is at morning 8:30. So you recognize it, you want to go for the class by exactly 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock you should be there at a classroom. Now the time is 8:30. Then you should be ready for, you must prepare for coming to the class or not. Okay, you started to prepare. Okay, listen carefully. Listen carefully. You started to prepare and you prepared well. And half an hour before you started at your home, and within half an hour you came to the location. Now exactly by 10 o'clock we sat inside the class. By exactly 10:05 or 10:10 I came to the class and I started. That's okay, good. Listen carefully. Two cases I'm telling you. Case number one. Case number one. Now the time is 8:30 morning. You are at your home only. You want to come for the class. At exactly 9 o'clock, we are ready to start. You are ready to start. You are trying to prepare yourself to come for the class. 10 o'clock is the class timing. Now the time is 8:30. We started. We prepared. Your preparation was started. At 9 o'clock exactly, you got a message from Durgasoft. What was that message there? Due to some power problem at the Maitrivanam complex, today classes have been cancelled. Tomorrow classes are going to be start. But don't expect really. Even though power is not available, I will take this session. Don't worry for that. So class mandatory. Even no power, no fans, no system, nothing else. Don't worry. With my voice, I can teach the content maximum level. Don't worry. More effective I can teach in that situation. For example, if you are getting that message from Durgasoft, then what is your next situation? Will we stop at your home or not? You will not come to the institute or not? That is somewhat better. Am I right or not? So this is almost equal to compilation error. At your home itself, it was decided today class is not going to be happened. So we are not going to take any risk to come to the institute. So got my point or not? Even after receiving message also, you are coming to the institute in the sense, not confidence of Durgasoft. It's a blind thing, right? Because of some other reason, I think so. I think some of you are connected with me now. Not because of me, not to see my face, no. I know that. Because of some other face, right? Fine. This is one scenario. For example, you came to the institute. Okay, no message is there. At 9:30 we started there. At 10 o'clock we reached to the institute and we came inside the class. Myself also, I came to the class by exactly 10:05 or 10:10. I started this class. Going on. 10 o'clock I started this class. Exactly at 11 o'clock, all of a sudden power failure was happened. What is the situation there? Now while running this class, power failure has happened or not? Projectors are stopped, systems are stopped, fans are stopped, nothing is available. So forcibly I have to stop the session or not? Now tell me, this is abnormal termination or not? This is abnormal termination or not? Observe carefully. This is not a smooth termination, abnormal termination. That means at runtime we have an error. At runtime we have a problem. That runtime problem is called as an exception. At your home you understood the class is not going to be happen, that is compilation error. But after coming to the institute, if the session is not happened, in the middle of the session, that session was stopped in the sense abnormal termination. Unexpected event was happened at the Durgasoft. Then it is called as what? An exception. Similarly, in Java programs also, while running the Java programs, unexpected problems will come. Unexpected problems will come. What are these unexpected problems actually in Durgasoft? For example, at our program there, say for example, I'm trying to read the data from the file. I assumed it. File is available. I'm trying to read the data from the file. Unfortunately, the file is not existed. You're trying to read the data from the file with abc.java file, abc.exe file. I'm trying to read the data, But if the file is not available, is an unexpected event or not? Then automatically some problem will come or not? This is called as a file not found exception. What is that exception here now? File not found exception. Other concept now. A variable is available. I thought of it, some value is available for I variable. I'm trying to manipulate, I'm trying to multiply that A variable value with some X value. Or else I'm trying to access the data on the base of the A variable. A dot some X, A dot some Y. I'm trying to access something from A variable. A is the reference variable. Unfortunately, that A value is a null value. No reference value is available on A reference variable. A variable value is what? Null. On that null, we are trying to access something. Then automatically we are able to get null pointer exception. For example, 100 by 0 situation is coming to me. 100 by 0 in mathematics, it might be infinite. But in the case of Java, there is an exception for this situation. That is what now? Arithmetic exception. So all these are runtime problems only. Unexpectedly, these problems are coming. So these problems are nothing but what? No exception. These problems are nothing but what? No exceptions. Okay, getting exceptions is a common thing. But here the programming language talent is what? How to handle that situation is the situation. How to handle that situation is the thing for the programming languages. If the programming languages are handling that situations properly, good programming language. If the programming language is not handling that situation properly, bad programming language. So what I am telling there, Java is very good at exception handling mechanisms. Java has very good mechanisms to handle the exceptions. How, sir? How can you say with the confidence? How can you say like this? The point is, for each and every exception, whatever the exceptions which are possible, which are coming in general in Java applications, for each and every exception, Java has defined a separate predefined class in order to handle. Java has defined a separate predefined class for each and every exception in order to handle. For handling purpose only, predefined classes are defined for each and every exceptional situation. By this we can conclude Java has very good exception handling mechanisms. By this we can conclude Java has very good exception handling mechanisms. Now tell me, Java is very good at memory management point of view. Java is very good at exception handling mechanisms. So finally, Java is what? Java is what? A robust programming language. If you want to say any programming language is a robust programming language, where two factors here we have to recognize. What are the two factors now? How much memory management system is available, how much the error handling is available in the respective programming language. That means exception handling is available in the respective programming language. If any programming language is very good at these two situations, then automatically the programming language is what now? Robust programming language. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? So now let me complete this point here. The compilation errors. If any error is coming at compilation time, then it is compilation error only. If the error is available at runtime, then that will be exception. That's it, not more than that. Now let's apply this clearly. Java is a robust programming language. Java is what now? A robust programming language. Why? Because Java is a robust programming language. Why? Because point number one, Java has a very good memory management system in the form of what? In the form of heap memory management system. Heap memory management system. What is the specialty of this heap memory management system? It is a dynamic memory management system. Dynamic memory management system. What's the meaning of dynamic memory management system? Actually, what's the meaning of it now? It allocates and deallocates memory for the objects at runtime as per the application requirements. As per the application requirements. That's it. This is reason number one. Then what is the reason number two? No, Java has a very good predefined library. Java has very good predefined library to represent and handle almost all the exceptions, which are coming frequently, in Java applications. That's it, guys. Now these are the reasons why Java is what now a robust programming language. Sir, observe this clearly. Gradually, we are completing the theoretical part, and gradually we are moving towards programming part. Almost all this is the last concept in theoretical part. Next onwards, we are going to talk about programming only. Then immediately we'll start Java programming format. To write basic Java program, what exactly the format we have to follow, there we are going to talk somewhat program related issues only. But up to now, we understood clearly what is Java, what exactly the meaning of Java theoretically, little bit information about Java programming language. Next onwards, we'll move towards programming part. By that, we are able to understand clearly. Right, sir. The next one. I think next one is also very simple. Already you are aware, right? Not required to discuss anything about it. Already you understood the next part. Right, sir. Completed. Tell me what about the next one, sir? Dynamic programming language. When we are able to decide one programming language is a dynamic programming language, now tell me, is totally depending on the memory allocation or not. At what time we are performing memory allocation for the data, then the programming language is of the respective type. If the memory allocation is going in at compilation time, then the programming language is what? Static programming language. If the memory allocation is going in at runtime, then the programming language is what? Dynamic programming language. Now Java is what? Java is a dynamic programming language. What is the reason for it? Why? Because Java allows memory allocation for the primitive data at a runtime. So Java is what? A dynamic programming language. Right, sir. Then once again, I'm telling to all of you guys, just I have given only little bit information in the classroom. Maybe running notes is only running notes only. It is not giving complete information what I explained there. Only important lines when I'm writing here. But in the material, everything I specified. In the material and everything I provided there. Try to get that material from the office. Everybody. Of course, its size is more, but still there everything I covered. Nearly 800 plus pages of content I have given in that material. Up to Java 14 version is available. 15, 16, 17, 18, again I will add that content to you. I will give handouts to you at the end of the course. Understand it clearly. But up to Java 14 I covered there. Next remaining versions of the Java also I will give as a handout. Don't worry. For the online students, that material will be provided as a soft copy. But for offline students, you are able to get that material as a hard copy, just we can get it. Understand what I'm telling you? Okay, fine. Then what next one here? Now tell me. Secure programming language. Shall we discuss this topic on next class? No, remaining part. Okay, no problem. The remaining part I will discuss in the next class. Tell me, guys. Then anyway, Monday, what is the schedule? Everybody has to come at 8:30. 8:30 to 10 o'clock. One new topic I will start, and 10 to 11:30. Anyway, 10 to 15 minutes break I will give. 10 minutes break I will give. After that, I will start this continuation part. This continuation part is going on every day 10 to 11:30 up to 1 week of time. But Monday onwards, everybody has to attend the sessions 8:30 to 10. 8:30 to 10, one new topic I will start. That will be very simple topic. Don't worry for that. Okay, at 10 to 11:30, you'll come to this topic. In introduction part, next topic is Java programming format. Next, Java naming conventions. After that, one more topic is like steps to prepare first Java program. That's it. In the steps to prepare first Java program, how to download Java software and how to install Java software, how to open editor, how to download and install editor, how to type the program, how to save the file, how to compile the program, how to execute the program. All the things we will understand then. Then by that, that second is also be completed. Okay. Then anyway, I'll give that schedule. Then Monday onwards, 8:30 to 10 and 10 to 11:30. Two slots are going on. 10 to 11:30 is going to be continued up to 1 week of time. But forever we have to attend our session at what time there now? 8:30 to 10. Please remember the schedule. Okay, fine. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. And what about the tomorrow session, guys? Leave it. Not required to attend for the session on tomorrow. Just take it as all day. But once if I start object orientation, but you have to assign that Sunday slots also to me. Once if I start the object orientation, you will have 3 to 4 hours of session per day. That means 2 to 3 sessions I will take. Damn sure one independent topic I will take and I will complete it. It's very earlier mode. I'm not going to give much burden to you. Just we can not to come for the class on tomorrow. Directly you have to come on the class on what? Monday. Monday you can come for the class, right? Thanks a lot. Tomorrow no class, and Monday we will meet. And for online people, soft copy is free, sir. Already it was given in the Google Drive access, no, so that you can download it. Funny. Okay. We'll meet on Monday. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot.
I'm new in Hyderabad.
So
I don't know anything about Hyderabad. Do you know any coaching for MCA preparation?
MCA?
Preparation for entrance exam.
MCA is what? What's that?
MCA entrance exam.
MCA.
I just completed BCA.
MCA you want to do a tied bed only.
Yeah, I want to give entrance exam for MCA.
Yeah.
Like a big side or a
Yeah, I know that. Entrance exam might be that government is conducting that examination here
not give, I will give next year. Na?
next year.
I will give next year. For now, I'm
Coaching, you want to take coaching, no?
coaching, sir.
Okay.
So today is my first class here.
Yeah. Don't worry, just give time up to Monday. I'll give information to you. MCA entrances you want to appear, further coaching you require.
Yeah, I was coaching.
Just might be. And Monday I will talk with you regarding that issue.
And sir, you told yesterday that we will face some confusion in operator overloading.
No.
So what type of confusion you will face?
See, one thing I'm telling there, for example, 10 operators we have. Each operator has a 10 functionalities. When it is increased, its volume is increased automatically. While tracing the point, which operator is for which functionality, is somewhat difficult for us.
Okay, which operator is doing which work?
Yeah, that is one thing. Another reason is what? For example, same functionality is applied for 2 operators. When you use that operator, which functionality has to come? Again, it's a problem. It's a confusion again. So in that, because of the reasons, overall, that operator overload is a bit confusion oriented, and moreover, it's a very rarely used feature. So we are not putting any consternation over it. That's why Java has removed it.
So what about constructor overloading?
Constructor overload is possible in Java. No confusion with that. Why? Because parameters concept will come there. Parameters are the key concept there to recognize. All the things are okay. Yeah, no confusion with method overload. Why? Because in the case of method overloading, in the case of in the case of constructor overloading, method name even though same, but parameters should be different. How the difference is going on there? Maybe order of the parameters or maybe the types of the parameters. Yeah, because of that reason, confusion will not be available. But in the case of operators, no, it might be difficult. Right, fine, thank you. Yeah, it's okay, nice. Yeah, it will come along with the product. When we download Java software, it will come. Yeah, do.
So that we can also override that.
You can do that. Yeah, that's what some other products, which products wants to use Java internally, that other products are trying to do the same thing. What Oracle has given Java, they don't want the total Java like that. They want to use some part of the original Java, but remaining part they want to have their own customizations. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, this is core Java only, Venkat Reddy. Yeah, this is core Java only. You can attend. Okay. Endama. 17th. లేదు ఒక 1 month or 40 days తర్వాత మీకు అడ్వాన్స్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతాయి. అది ఎక్కడ 7 to 8:30 స్టార్ట్ అవుతాయి మార్నింగ్. టైమింగ్ వచ్చి 7 to 8. ఇప్పుడు మనకి 8:30 to 10 నడుస్తుంది క్లాస్ కంటిన్యూస్ గా. తర్వాత వచ్చి మార్నింగ్ 7 to 8:30 నడుస్తుంది. అది ఎప్పుడంటే నియర్లీ 1 month తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఏం కాదు, ఎట్లానే నేర్చుకోవాలి. యాక్చువల్గా అడ్వాన్స్ జావా అనేది ఎప్పుడు కూడా కోర్ జావా కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత నేర్చుకుంటే టైం వేస్ట్, చాలా టైం వేస్ట్ అయిపోతుంది. ఇప్పుడు అడ్వాన్స్ జావాకి వెళ్ళాలంటే మీకు కంప్లీట్ కోర్ జావా కూడా అవసరం లేదు. ఊప్స్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ ఒకటి క్లారిటీ ఉంటే ఆటోమేటిక్ వెళ్ళిపోవచ్చు. ఇవి మీన్ వల్ల మీకు ఊప్స్ అయిపోతుంది అప్పటికి ఈ కోర్సు. బెటర్ ప్యాకేజెస్ తీసుకోండి, మళ్ళీ అప్పుడంటే వీళ్ళు షిఫ్ట్ చేయకపోవచ్చు, అప్పుడు ఇండివిజువల్ కోర్స్ అయిపోతాయి కదా. ఈ మూమెంట్ లో తీసేసుకోండి బెటర్. అది నేను చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే, ఎందుకంటే అప్పుడు మీరు అడ్వాన్స్ మళ్ళీ ఇండివిజువల్ పేమెంట్ తీసుకుంటారు వాళ్ళు, ఎందుకంటే అన్నెసరీ కాస్ట్ ఎక్కువ. యాజ్ మచ్ యాజ్ పాసిబుల్ ప్యాకేజ్ ఏదైతే మీరు తీసుకుంటారో ఇక్కడే డిసైడ్ అయిపోండి, తీసేసుకోండి బెటర్ అది. ఎందుకంటే అంటే ఇండివిజువల్ కోర్సెస్ కూడా ఉన్నాయి కదా జనరల్ గానే, అక్కడ ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఇండివిజువల్ కింద వెళ్ళిపోతుంది అంతా కూడా. బెటర్ ఏదైనా ప్యాకేజ్ ప్లాన్ చేసుకోండి బెటర్. ఏమో మరి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలంటే కావాలి కదా ఒక. అసలు నేను ఇంకా థియరీలో ఉన్నాను. ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ స్టార్ట్ చేసా అంటే ఎవ్రీడే ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ మీకు వస్తూనే ఉంటాయి, అన్ని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. కంపల్సరీ తీసుకోండి, ల్యాప్టాప్ తీసుకోండి, కొత్తదైనా సరే. థ్యాంక్ యూ. I'm attending by today onwards. Okay, fine. Didn't when will the spring session will start? When we are going to start spring session, first we have to complete core Java, then after that advanced Java. That means core and advanced if we complete, then only it is possible to understand spring classes. Kritika. So maybe after the advanced Java, I will start spring framework. Don't worry. Out of the field. Maintenance కూడా నాకు అప్పు పని వెళ్ళిపోయింది. ఓకే 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 గుడ్ గుడ్. అంతే లేదండి ఇప్పుడు, అంటే ఆయన సైడ్ ఏదో కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ లేదు, అయిపోయింది ఇంకా ఆ స్టేజ్ దాటేసి వెళ్ళిపోయినాడు. వన్ మినిట్. Damodaram and share source course content core and advanced Java. Damodaram, just send a request mail to Durgasoft online training @gmail.com, or people will send it. Yeah. 1 minute, yes, 1 minute. Sir, if I am online student after 2 months, if you want to attend offline, will it be allowed? Nitish, anyway, then you have to take some permission. Better to think about it. If it is possible, then come here and send request now, then definitely people will recognize it. Okay. And today's session is both online and offline, sir. Ishan, both. Okay, don't worry. Yeah.
I need a material for SQL and MS service.
Aracle material. My material. My material, it may take some time, not immediately. I didn't prepare material so far. Maybe if I take the Aracle classes, then definitely I will prepare it. By the time I'll give it. Maybe I'm planning for it, but not immediately. I'll request to the Sharif sir material. Are you attending classes there? Sharif sir classes. Aracle class, are you attending here? Attending, na?
When we will start that? August 9th.
No. I have to check the possibility whether when I'm going to start it. But I have done, I will start the Aracle, but not immediately. Maybe it may take months of time. Don't depending on me for Aracle. Better to attend for that. Better.
So in case I attend the class, it is not. I cannot understand. Can I attend?
Come to me. You can ask to me. No problem. I'll give at least doubts clarification. I'll provide.
And also, if I attend the class, it is not understanding. Then I will attend. Even you are teaching sometime. Then
Sure, definitely. I will allow. When I'm going to start Aracle class there, then you're all welcome to attend my class. Yeah, as you are in the package, no, my support will always be with you. Whenever I'm going to start Aracle, you're always welcome to attend my class. Don't worry. Thank you. Yeah, Hishan, please. మీరేనా ఫోటో తీసుకొచ్చారా? సరే, ఒక ఫోటో, పాస్పోర్ట్ సైజ్ ఒకటి ఫోటో తీసుకున్నాం. ఒకటో రెండు తీసుకొని ఉంచుకోండి. ఆడ ఇస్తే ఒక 30 ఇస్తారు కదా ఫోటో సైజ్, 30 పెట్టేసుకోండి. ఐడి కార్డు తీసుకుంటాను. ఒకసారి ఎంఐకి ఏం చేస్తానంటే డీటెయిల్స్ తీసుకుని కోర్ చేయమన్నా రిఫరెన్స్ పేజ్ చేసి ఇప్పుడు ప్రజెంట్ ఏది నేర్చుకుంటారు డిసైడ్ కాలేదు ఇంకా. ఓకే డిగ్రీ ఏంటమ్మా బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్? కంప్యూటర్ సైన్సే కదా. కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్ ఉంది కాబట్టి పెద్ద విషయమే కాదు. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే పైథాన్ నేర్చుకోవచ్చు, కానీ పైథాన్ నేర్చుకుంటే డేటా సైన్స్ వరకు వెళ్ళాలి, అయితేనే పైథాన్ నేర్చుకోవాలి. డేటా సైన్స్ అంటే మళ్ళీ చాలా టఫ్. అది టఫ్ అంటే కొంత నేర్చుకుంటే ఏది నేర్చుకున్నా సరే ఈజీ అవుతుంది. కానీ జావా సైడ్ ఏంటంటే ఫ్రెషర్స్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూ నా ఐడియా ఏంటంటే జావా సైడ్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి మీకు ఆపర్చునిటీస్. మీరు ఇప్పుడు ఎప్పుడు అయిపోయింది మీది అక్కడ మీకు? ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఇయర్ కదా. మీరు ఫ్రెషర్ గానే ఉండాలి. ఫ్రెషర్ గా వెళ్ళాలి అంటే వెన్ కంపేర్డ్ విత్ పైథాన్ జావా ఇస్ బెటర్. ఎందుకంటే జావాలో వెళ్ళిపోయింటే మీకు కోర్ జావా, అడ్వాన్స్ జావా అట్లీస్ట్ ఒక త్రీ అప్ టు ఫ్రేమ్ వర్క్స్ వరకు వెళ్తే మంచి ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఉంటాయి, మీకు ఇబ్బంది ఏముంటుంది. అదే కనుక ఇట్లా కాకుండా మీరు పైథాన్ సైడ్ వెళ్ళారంటే డీజాంగో నేర్చుకోవాలి. డీజాంగోకి జావా కంపేర్ చేస్తే జావాకి ఎక్కువ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఉంటాయి. లేదంటే డీజాంగో కాకపోతే డేటా సైన్స్కి వెళ్ళాలి. డేటా సైన్స్ అనేది హ్యూజ్. దట్టు డేటా సైన్స్ లో ఫ్రెషర్స్ తీసుకుంటారు లేదనేది కూడా డౌట్ఫుల్. అక్కడ మళ్ళీ క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్ ఉంటుంది. సో జావా సైడ్ అంటే ఫ్రెషర్స్ కి ఉంటుంది, ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్డ్ పీపుల్ కి ఉంటుంది. ఇట్స్ ఎవర్ గ్రీన్ అనమాట, ఇంక ఇది వెళ్తా ఉంటుంది ఇట్లానే. సో బెటర్ నేనేమంటానంటే జావా సైడే తీసుకోవడం బెటర్. జావా సైడ్ తీసుకున్న ఒక కోర్ జావా తాపితే మళ్ళీ ప్రయోజనం లేదు. కోర్ జావా, అడ్వాన్స్ జావా, ఫ్రేమ్ వర్క్స్, మినిమం ఫ్రేమ్ వర్క్స్ వరకు నేర్చుకోవాలి, అప్ టు వెబ్ సర్వీసెస్ వరకు నేర్చుకోవాలి. అయితేనే అప్పుడు మీకు జావా ఫుల్ లేదు. అదే చూసుకోండి, అది ప్లాన్ చేసుకోండి సార్. నెక్స్ట్ సార్ ఫోటో తీసుకున్నాను, నేను ఐడి కనిపిస్తాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ గైస్. నౌ టెల్ మీ వాట్ నెక్స్ట్. Ishan, please, I think you have a question, right? Guys, anything else? Right. Thank you guys, and we'll meet on Monday at 8:30, guys. And today you will receive a mail from Durgasoft where 8:30 class link will be provided. It is not the same link, it will be a different link, and everybody has to attend with a different link. Okay. Then anyway, you will receive a mail officially from Durgasoft. You have to attend the sessions at 8:30 and as well as 10 o'clock. 8:30 link and 10 o'clock link both will be provided to you. 10 o'clock link as the same, but 8:30 link will be changed. That 8:30 link will be provided through mail. Okay. Right, guys. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Shall meet on tomorrow.